the PL now. So Void off.
Phase early on and try to make it hard for Jackie to find the initial farm. But for Ember, when you do get that good start, overall, slight lead coming out for New, but down up top.
Yeah, nice rotation out from Fearless with the chains out, but Moses gonna just purge off those chains, and DDZ, a great spear away, making it hard to kill off Moses and Fearless. He has no remnants. He's not level 6 yet. He's top of the CS board. He does not want to die like this. It's going to be First Blood, going to Lance as well. And he's going to TP up right now. So he's going to go for that gank attempt. Boombill going to go in for that disruption. The arrow is going to land perfectly, but here comes DDZ with that arena. He's going to go after Boombill. No arena necessary. He'll just get a nice, easy kill once again for Lance. And he'll look for another now. He has 10-1 charges, so he does have the mana. Fearless coming in, but the Roar is available. Candy can't get in range yet, but Fearless, he does not have mana for the Remnants. He's going to get roared up, but a nice disruption is there. Still DDZ. Going to go for the spear, but it's not going to connect. It won't matter anyway. They do get him. And even top lane, Jackie, ends up dying to Lance.
Takes the least priority here. But if they bleed these towers early, it becomes difficult.
DDZ, he's still around to try and help out Candy, but there is a lot of heroes coming in. Candy, he'll go for the TP play. Can he make it out in time? No. He will go down. They've got DDZ as well. DDZ now to be punished. It is going to cost them a 5-man rotation to make this happen, but I would dare say it is well worth it. The way this game was going, MG Trust, they were falling very, very far behind.
Concern, although
bot lane, there is a chrono being committed by Masaros into a nice arrow from Q. Candy, however, can he get false promise? Now with the Roar round, he has help coming in. A nice disruption, but Yamate is around with the Ancient Steel. He won't actually get the real Void though. He got the illusion. Still, they'll kill off Boombill. Masaros is on the run. Yamate still chasing him down with more arcane bolts. Do they have a stun? Not quite. He'll be fine. Bit unfortunate there for Yamate, as now he even gets hit by an arrow. But he'll get healed up by Mosin.
We have to get more on DDZ. Even your supports, right? Like Yamate is going to taper off at some point, and your Oracle is a pure defensive
support. Fearless, he's been rooted. Yamate going to take an easy kill. Look at Mosin's Sentry Warger.
Really good control on the map. As you pointed out, they just preempt the movements out, and they might be able to go for a fight.
Oh, Ancient Seal there, but a nice spear out from DDZ. He's caught out Masaros with the Roar to come out. Candy will finish the job, and now Boombill going to be surrounded. New Esports, they are playing this draft perfectly.
And now they're stuck in an awkward spot. 4-5, Fearless.
Oh, Fearless, he can't die like this. DDZ's got him with the stun. The Ancient Seal's out. DDZ, he is way too active. Got it. They're going to run into Yamate, however. Ancient Seal out. He does not get the one he wanted onto that Void, but a great arena out now. DDZ going to fight back with the flat cannon, but there's your chrono out. Masaros, he's going to try and fight back up against the side of New, but they have no damage. The Roar comes out. Canloon will also kill off the Void, and they're on the hunt for Jackie.
That was them in the offensive. They did find one kill. Not enough, and those damage issues you mentioned, it's going to be there. It's just not enough. The item buildup on Masaros is not going to mitigate that. But they're given so much farm. I mean, he's at 13k net worth. The PL's next at around 12, 11. And that's just not enough, and they find one.
A lot of Atos stop, Ancient Seal, and Masaros is gone. They are just playing them like a fiddle right now.
Without Masaros around, without the chrono, how do you stop this team fight?
Playing too well. New Esports, maybe they get punished now for their positioning, but that tier 3 tower is about to drop at 22 minutes in. Lance, he has the Aegis, so he'll frontline for the team. Now they jump in with Fearless, but he has no damage. He's doing nothing. Lance gonna walk away, but now a great arena back out from DDZ. That's Fearless gone. No buyback. Of course, he wouldn't be saving for buyback, John, because we're only 22 minutes into this game.
Yeah. Don't expect to need it, and they are going to try to rip through back door. Creep wave is a bit further back than they'd like, but this is going to stall it out a bit. There's a chrono ready on Masaros. What do you do without your Ember, though?
He's only got a BKB anyway. I'm not sure if Fearless was up, they could do anything even with it. So, it's tough. DDZ is about 1.4k away from just having a full Aghanim Scepter up as well on the Mars. Arrow, he's just going to let it hit him. He knew it was coming. So what are you going to do about it, though? And Candy, maybe. They're going to remnant in. Candy's going to make a run for it. They should be able to pick this one off, but he does commit the roar, and they are making their way in. New Esports might want to fight, but Candy is going to go down. A nice pick up there for Motivate. But look at DDZ. He's going to do his rune. He has the arena. He has the Deso. They get the tier 1 tower, but DDZ's waiting. There's your chrono out, but he's just waiting for the right opportunity, DDZ. There's your arena now onto Boombill. He'll just blow him up. Now Lance going for the team fight. Still, they'll try and motivate Trust onto Yamate. They'll get the Skywrath. Lance is low. He'll lose the Aegis onto DDZ. Can they burst down the Mars? They'll take his mana away. Fearless going to come back in onto that gyrocopter. Arrow will land. Masaros back in. They will get Lance onto DDZ now. But he's going to be all right. He'll get to the tier 3. He'll blink away. Well, Motivate Trust. The smoke does pay off a 4 for 1. And that is he's just about 1k away from having the whole Eye of Skadi with Fearless top lane being caught out by Candy. Does get taken out. Yamate, the one to pick up the kill.
Lane's being shoved in here from you, so they've got to be quick about it.
They've got the mid-racks though. They could probably just force the defense. DDZ, I love the positioning from him. This is a very unexpected angle, and Boombill has not checked it. Not that you would expect to have to check it, but they don't know he's there. So they're not going to back off until they get that initiation from DDZ, and they might get it soon. They want Boombill on the Shadow Demon. That's the one to get. Or maybe Jackie. In fact, the spear is going to land now. DDZ, he jumps in. Here comes the flat cannon. Jackie's going to survive. Their Guardian grieves him up, but no, he does go down. He tried to Manta, but it wasn't enough. He has buyback. He'll wait out Fearless first. And they may just let this Rax go down. Because Jackie's so close to that Eye of Skadi, he just doesn't want to lose the gold, but Fearless is going to get started. Jackie, he'll buy back now. They got the arrow on the gyro, but there's your false promise. Cancel that off, but now the chrono, he does walk into it. They might have enough damage to beat down this gyrocopter. The disruption on DDZ, stopping the Mars. There goes Lance. It's DDZ basically versing the world right now, and he is out of mana. He can't do anything. Motivate Trust, they will be able to defend the high ground. Roshan still alive with 1.5k HP, and they're making their way over. They need to jump in straight away, but no, the Roshan's gone. Jackie gets the Aegis, and New Esports, they will have to back off. Motivate. New have to be so careful not to get picked off. Fearless can have his smoke broken. We'll jump in straight away onto Candy and the Skywrath. There goes Yamate. Candy, however, going to be able to escape the arena, go back onto Fearless, but there's no follow-up damage. Fearless, he's going to be all right. Jackie, still in that arena, does manage to get out. Now the Ember, getting low, but will survive. Masaros back in with a 2-man chrono now. He got the gyrocopter. They'll ignore him. He is just going to go down. Eventually, Lance is trying to fight back now, but no, he can't. Candy trying to run, but he cannot either. And MG Trust, they're making a comeback. Self, great timing on him. They are still going, however. MG Trust, they spotted out Lance. Jackie going to rush him now. Diffusal is there. He'll use the call down, but he's going to lose all his mana. And now the chrono doesn't catch anyone. The pings come out. Masaros, what are you doing, sir? I mean, I thought maybe...
He thought someone was there. Still, preemptive play. Doesn't get rewarded, but...
He's on Candy. Raw going to come out. He did pop his BKB prior to that, but Boombill is there with the Purge now on the Shadow Demon, and they cancel off that TP. Arrow's not going to land, but it will not matter. MG Trust now with the 4k net worth. They're actually going to back off. Maybe just lacking that creep wave, not wanting to continue this fight, but the side of New are going to go in onto Fearless with the Raw, and they blow him up. Now DDZ with the arena has got Masaros, but he has the chrono. He goes on to Lance in the backline, gets a chrono off. Onto that Skywrath Mage. It's just Yamate, however, being caught in there. He does kill him off with Fearless. Now onto DDZ. The BKB will wear off very, very soon, but no, they want Lance on that gyro. The false promise going to save him. He'll BKB up, but DDZ, he has died now without buyback. Onto Lance. There's not enough heals coming in for this gyrocopter. He's out of time. He will die, and that has to be GG. There are no buybacks left. It is only Candyloon on the Beastmaster ready to go.
See you later, nerd.
Oh boy. Yeah, nah. This is... Nah, straight tier 4s. There's no defense that can come out. Yeah, and they tap out. New... that was... It looked good early. Then they just kind of dropped the ball. MG Trust, they found the openings. They found the punishment. They come out on top in a really good turnaround in game 1. They set themselves up. If they win...
Back in 10 minutes for our second game of this lower bracket series.
Let's see what they pick up, though. They've got to show it. They don't have too much reserve time, so...
That's fine.
Whatever works, it's fine.
It works.
Yeah, we're in Sydney now. A better time for Lance in this initial laning phase. 10 last hits, 2 denies compared to Jackie's 5 to 4. You don't want your Naga falling this far behind anymore.
Yeah, Masteros top lane ends up killing off Candloon. That's one thing you can...
Allows a rotation mid.
Mid lane. DDZ getting tossed back there by Q, but is not going to die yet. Fearless going to chase him down with the Flame Guard. Still power shot out from DDZ, and Q's the one dropping low, and is going to go down to Yamate. DDZ will somehow walk out of there alive. And until you get a few more levels up, especially on the Naga, you're not really going to get that much damage. However, a great rotation in from Q, back onto Mosin, and they're going to make him walk back to the lane.
Ooh, that's a painful one. He did just being tied up, but you've got to maximize that, and Yamate, he's not stopping.
He's not. They will go back onto the Oracle now. Burnbell. Spot of danger here, should drop, but tries to Fairy Fire up, still turning back around for a Fortune's End, but does go down. Jackie's going to try for a trade onto the Jakiro. Mosin once again going to be targeted here, and Fearless with a nice rotation in will allow that to happen. So well known to be in the area, so pops the Stampede, but the Fortune's End is going to connect, and now they should be great follow-up out from Q with the Avalanche and the toss-up. That'll be a nice kill going to the Tiny. Masteros's courier does now respawn, so he can bring out his items in. Lance, even joining in now on the Void. He wants to be here to try and push out that top tier 1 tower, but he does have the Chrono for a fight, and he's going to go onto the Oracle. Just trying to burst him down now with the power shot to follow up. MG Trust, they are still trying to posture as if they are going to go for a fight here. Fearless is getting very low on mana, but he throws out the chains. Now back onto Masteros. They'll focus fire. DDZ going to follow him down with the Javelin, but Masteros is going to survive. The power shot will fly through. He is still alive. Now back onto Yamate. Toss him back into Masteros, and well, Masteros just shreds him apart. Ultimately a 1-for-1 trade. Jackie does have Song up. They're going to hook onto Burnbell, and Burnbell is going to try his best to try and survive, but there's no chance. Battery Assault just making it way too difficult to cast anything on himself. Meanwhile, however, on the other side of the map, Mosin, also caught out, will go down. It's just Mosin and Burnbell constantly dying across the map.
Yeah, I mean, better them than the chorus, I think, for both mid tower now.
Fearless still has a double damage room bottled up. He'll go on to Yamate with the chains, Avalanche out, and Masteros puts him in the Shredder. Into that mid lane now. They want to try and use that DD rune to maybe get that T1, or maybe not. They don't need the DD rune. They'll just use the Siege Creep. Still Masteros getting caught out by Candloon. Now the Shackles to come out with the Focus Fire, but Masteros still surviving, trying to chain out of there. Will make it out of there. Now Fearless with a great chains. Still the Chrono is going to be up from Lance, but now the song is there from Jackie. Just everyone being held down by the side of Motivators. They go back in now onto New Esports, and they're just shredding them with this Timber Saw. Candy, he's trying to make a run for it. There is no way out of this. He gets ensnared up. MG Trust. Just perfect coordination from this team.
Good lineup.
Smoke up. Oh, Fearless is going to break that smoke, but DDZ might get a nice shackle. No, they get the hoof stomp instead, and Fearless is just going to go down. Oh, hook shot in. Yamate, he's also got Burnbell, and they'll get a secondary. MG Trust. Time for them to leave the building. They will. Masteros going to have his smoke broken. Yamate going to run into Burnbell and finds the exact target he wants, but Chrono was attempted. Not there yet. Lance will go back in now onto Masteros. They've already got the Oracle. Masteros dropping low on the Timber, but will be alright. Still continuing, and now the Chrono onto Fearless. They got the Ember, but there's the Song. Jackie will stop everything. They want to disengage out of here. Masteros may have just been left behind, but he's going to try and chain out himself. Power shot, not really going to land. Yamate not going to get him in the cogs either. And Q still coming back in now with an Avalanche. Masteros does get Mosin. Shackle, great from DDZ. Lance going to jump back in, but now Fearless is there to join. Candy misses the hoof stomp, trying to get that Ember Spirit, but he will not be able to. They'll continue chasing, however. Another Shackle's out from DDZ. Onto the Oracle now, so Burnbell will go down. It's going to end up being a 1-for-2 trade.
The issue right now for MG Trust is that Jackie comes in with Song, then pulls out. He does not have damage. He does not want to stand and fight. So they're forced to just play safe.
He just time walk, but he's going to be tossed back into Fearless. He has another time walk up though. It looks like he'll be alright. There's your ensnare coming in now. Do they want to fight this Jackie? He's moving in. He's 400 gold off his Eye of Skadi though, so he really doesn't want to die at the moment. But Masros is just going to go to the front lines. Onto the Centaur. Candy in trouble, is going to go down. Onto the next. Q. He'll blink forward onto Mosin. They love picking off this Jakiro, but they've also got Yamate in the Yules up. Masros going to control the clockwork. A nice toss back into the Timber. They'll go for the Ice Path and the Macro Pyre, and it's quite a bit of damage, but it's not going to be enough. They should be able to get the kill, and they do. Masros on a triple kill on the Timbersaw, and it's straight into that tier 2 mid tower. 950 gold away, but Yamate gonna hook shot in after Q on the Tiny, but the toss back onto Yamate, back into his team. Q might die, but he gets a trade for it. Although Q is still alive, the false promise is gonna be there in time. Now back onto DDZ, but Boombill, he will drop to Lance. Masros gonna keep going, but a nice chrono out from Lance is gonna hold the Timber down with the Macro Pie, but there's your song coming out. Oh, Masros is gonna survive. Back in for Jackie. Lance still chasing the Timber. Stampede can be committed, but you've lost Mosin now. DDZ trying to reinitiate as well on the Wind Ranger, but there's Q coming in with the Tiny onto Lance. He just bursts it down. DDZ now getting caught out by the clumsy net, by the chains. And it's only Candy left. Yamate, he's trying to come back into this team fight. Candy will TP out.
And it's been really hard for New Esports to maximize their fights. They do have the BKB up now though. So
Avalanche
kind
toss.
of BKB through the song.
Yamate in trouble again. Does go for the hook shot, but is still going to tick out to the Flame Guard damage of Fearless. And Fearless is not done. He's going to go after Candloon now. They can smell that upper, or rather lower bracket final, but can they get it? Candy is going to avoid. Lance doesn't have Chrono. DDZ going to go for the focus fire. They might get Masros. He's still trying to survive, but it will go down. A nice pick off there for New Esports. Have even the Lance BKB on the Void. I believe even the Centaur trying to go for one, but DDZ's been caught out by the Avalanche toss. He'll pop that BKB charge. Back onto Q. They should get the Tiny and do. And now even the Shackles out on Masros, but Fearless is going to go back in onto Mosin. Lance, he has the Chrono. Who's he going to Chrono up though? He'll get Jackie in a Chrono, so there's no song available. Another great Shackles out from DDZ, but there's just no damage up from Lance right now. They're going to turn back around. The Stampede not doing enough. Candy's gone. Lance, oh, he's out of that BKB. The bash through as well. Lance is gone, and looks like DDZ is going to be chased. Fearless, he has no remnants left. Can he get the Sleight of Fist Shackles? No. But Masros gets the Yules off into DDZ. He has Windrun in 5 seconds, but Q's going to be there with the Avalanche, with the toss, with the tree throw. They do kill him off. Yamate, however, going to try and set up onto Masros, but you can't kill him with 2 supports.
More items, but all of them are still pretty far off. You just get it tier 1 for free with illusions, although
they have caught out Jackie. It's going to be a big pick-off if they get him, and it looks like they may have. Jackie, he's songing, but DDZ's got the BKB. It is just going to be the Aegis. Fearless going to come back in, but can they get the job done? Jackie's still being focus fired down by DDZ. It's too much damage. Jackie's going to die. And now MG Trust, they need to get the hell out of there. Masros is going to chain TP. Lance is at least going to get Boombill on the Oracle. And now New Esports. They might have a way back into this.
Not a very long respawn timer here for MG Trust. You're going to see Jackie up in about half a minute.
Can they get a tier 3 tower out of this feud? It is kind of tough going into Masros unless he gets caught out like that. Masros!
What?
Gets false promised in time. Needs to chain out of there, but they might just have the control for him. He tries for the chains, it is cancelled. Still trying to run. He survives, but not for long. He does go down, and now the Chrono is out from New. On to Fearless. What have you done? Oh, motivate, trust. Just mistake after mistake.
He can transition really fast into an objective.
Might run straight into Boombill, or Massaros is going to be the one to break the smoke here. He'll turn back around now. Lance The Ice Path is there. Candy jumping in with the Hoof Stomp now. Masaros is very low, but he does get the Yules off in time. Lance still holding on to the Chrono, not using it quite yet. He wants to find the real Naga. He'll get Boom Bell first on the Oracle, but they'll hold him down with the chains. So 1 for 1, both supports dying. Masaros back in onto Yamate with the remnants, but Lance, he still does have that Chrono up. A nice hoof stomp onto Fearless, but he'll get the Yules back off onto the Void. Now Jackie's got the Abyssal there, Lance.
Oh!
He waited too long. Candloon is going to try for the TP play and will not get bashed. GDZ was being chased on the Wind Ranger, have Chrono, but it's not worth having it for these two racks. Empty Trust. Oh, there goes Q again with the toss back on the Tiny. He has been so consistent this game, Q.
Yeah, just been setting up and, well, that bottom set of racks exposed. You will have Lance up. If you can get a big Chrono, that might save them here.
You don't have the follow-up damage with the macro this time around, but they're going to jump in onto Masaros. Jackie does have the Song up, but he's going to wait out the BKBs first. Now your Chrono's there. They're going after the Oracle, but Song, he didn't pop his BKB. Lance, he needed to pop the BKB first. DDZ, he's going to get ripped to shreds by the Naga. Lance now trying to run, but he's got bashed through the BKB. This game looks to be over. Lance is going to try and fight back, but there's no buybacks left. And the GG's called. Motivate Trust will be the ones to go through to the lower bracket final up against Among Us. And they'll have a chance. If they can beat Among Us tomorrow, they might just make it to the grand final to go on. I guess we'll take it. For now, it is MLP Dota and Jonix Fire.